Let's see if it starts. Oh, that's fair, Mama. That's fair. I feel like I don't talk about plants enough, even though I garden now. Yeah, Nostalgia, sometimes it goes up and down. It's really weird. I don't know. I can't remember the longest I've ever been sick before. But I remember times of it. Wait, is Urianger DPS now?
My turn.
Oh no, that's Estinian. How the fuck did I think Estinian was Urianger? Urianger's over there. Okay, we'll take the twins. It's okay. I know everyone loves... Wait, are you a red mage? You are. Ooh! I'm gonna take the twins. Even though it's gonna be slower, I'll take the twins. Okay, let's go. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Was tree gum? Listen, when I got allergies, I can't remember what exactly was said, but it was something to do with, like... She said something about, like, the sperm of the trees, but she couldn't remember what the word for it was in English. And I laughed really hard, and I was like, pollen. I'm allergic to pollen. Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't recognize that. Okay, a foul place. Let us proceed with caution. I do know this dungeon is, like, very slow. Oh, wait. Do I know the rotation or what? Oh, wait! I fucking have, okay, no one read my summoner rotation. Okay, no one fucking read it. I just learned that, is it Searing Light? I just learned Searing Light wasn't attached to another button.
There. I have you now.
So I never used Searing Light for God knows how many months. But I'm not a summoner main, okay? I'm not a summoner main. I'm allowed to not know things about summoner. What level do you get at? 66. Wow. I went through all of what? Shadowbringers without using Searing Light a single time and then complained the dungeons were too long? Oh, got it. Got it. I don't think I've ever heard his name before. Oh, do I have Phoenix? Okay, I have Phoenix. Oh, this mob is actually getting burst pretty well. I used to ruin for no reason. Bam, bitch! I sense great surge of ether, as if a summoning hath begun. I'm surprised that these mobs are here, because aren't these from A Realm Reborn? Or like Heaven's Word? Aren't these like Alexander raid mobs? Don't you get them from one of the Savages? Oh, Searing Light is, there we go. Or do you get those from Eden? You don't get them from Endwalker for sure. Unless it was like a story mount and I didn't even know.
My turn.
It's so good, eh? Honestly, I feel like Endwalker has the best soundtrack of all of the expansions. Obviously, that's going to be personal. But I can't wait. Like, I've never heard the soundtrack for... What zone were we just in? Labyrinthos? I've never had my volume up while in there. The music from Shadowbringers was also very good. I don't know what it was about Endwalker in particular, though. That did it for me. Maybe it's the fact that I played with Like when I did my personal playthrough of it, I played with my volume up more. Or maybe it's just the fact that it's just so much more recent. But my favorite music from the game, number 1 is Ultima Thule, but number 2 is fucking Radzat Han. Holy shit, Radzat Han. It's my BRB screen. Oh, so good. So freaking good. It's a bop. It's so good. It is so good. It's truly remarkable to me how the composer can do so many different styles and it doesn't feel like a sham. Like it feels like it's I guess like the best way to put it maybe is like culturally sensitive or like culturally aware. Okay, so who is this? Be gone from my tower. Be gone or become prey to Magnus. Okay. How do I do this? Okay. Okay, ice is that. Fire is a hole. That's confusing. Isn't fire usually a or not a donut, a point blank? Okay, thunder is that. What the fuck? Okay, I'm dead. Holy shit, bro! Okay, I need to come back in as a healer.
You're mine.
Okay, so fire's a hole, right? Oh shit. Oh my god, no, wait, where was the fire? Alphino, you need to heal me. Alphino, I'm gonna get 10 vuln stacks, or 8 vuln stacks. Holy shit. What is a mechanic? Wait, is this, do I get, yeah, I get it twice. Okay, transmute fire, so fire's coming here. Blizzard is going... Oh, Blizzard's not getting transmuted. Oh, I get it. Okay. Wait, so what's getting Wait! No! No! Listen, I don't know how to do this dungeon, okay? I don't know how to do this dungeon. Okay, I'll pay more attention. Okay, she's doing bio on someone. I think it's just a Thancred. Okay, that's fine. Okay, hopefully I just get through. I have 3 vuln stacks. This is great. I'm really good at this game. Actually, it's the best game I'm at, okay? I canceled my fucking thing 3 times because... Wait, what's getting transmuted? What is it? What is it? Okay, I'm gonna follow Alpha Bro. Alpha Bro! Oh my god, it's bio. Okay, let's go, Alpha Bro. I followed Alpha Bro. I probably won't know how to do this dungeon. Listen, I'm so glad I main tank sometimes. Because, bitch, I get away with not knowing mechanics way too fucking frequently. And I know how to fucking save myself if I need to. Jesus. One day I'll actually... I've already promised myself, after I finish Endwalker, I'm gonna look up a, look for a cheat sheet. Okay, Blizzard's going over there. You're doing bio, bitch. Just die. Just die already. I don't understand. I thought that's fire. I don't understand. I don't know how to read this. I truly don't know how to read this at all. Truly chaotic. That was too much. I don't know how to read the mechanics of that. I did that like a bit ago and I still didn't know how to read the mechanics for it. I don't know why it's confusing to me at all. But again, I'm very glad that I main tank because holy shit. Holy shit. Like, you can trust that I won't die because I know how to mitigate and I know how to heal myself. Sorry, I'm just catching up to what was said to me and what was said to others. Oh, I hope they answer soon. That's a long wait. That is a very long wait. The cast bar plus where she's facing. Okay. That's what I thought I was doing during this run, and I didn't understand it. I don't fucking know. They cast transmute really close to one another. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe I'm not, like, noticing it fast enough. And so I'm, like, I feel like I'm reading the wrong thing. I thought that might be easier with the fucking NPCs. Obviously, that one was easier. The one where I followed Alpha Bro. But I don't know. Sometimes I don't notice the NPCs. Or, like, sometimes I think that they're moving too slowly. I don't know. Again, welcome to Flamez tanking. But I would never tank with the NPCs because shit would just take fucking forever.
You're mine!
Oh, was there a word? GG, whoever got the word, I didn't hear it go off. Sometimes I feel like the game is too loud. But I rewatched the VODs and it doesn't seem like it's too loud.
You cannot stop us!
You cannot stop us! Okay, thank you. Are we just gonna fight two? Of course we're just gonna fight two. Thancred doesn't think he can tank more. He's like, I don't have the self-heal of a Marauder, of a Warrior. I have the self-heal of a fucking Gunbreaker. Gunbreakers have really, really good heals. I was main tanking for the Unreal as a Gunbreaker, like this most recent Unreal, and holy fuck was it so easy to tank. Like the only thing was moving the boss for people that was difficult for it. But the actual tanking, the kit is just so perfect for that fight. And I tried doing it on, I don't think I tried it on Paladin, but I tried it on Warrior, and I struggled with Warrior, which was so weird because it's the easier of the two. You've never actually done an Unreal? Have you done Extremes before? Because Unreals aren't, like, they're difficult, but if your team actually knows the mechanics, it's a very, very smooth clear. Okay, okay. So why haven't you done them out of curiosity? I don't know, I only started doing them for the faux hollows, but if I don't do it that week, like we had a group for a while, but if I don't do it that week, I'm not too upset. It's just an easier way to get the fucking, the shit that you're supposed to be able to get with, what is it called? Wondrous Tales. But you can buy everything on the market board, which is nice. Well, most things on the market board, which is nice. I think it's just like the minions that you can't, or some minions.
You cannot stop us!
You cannot stop us! My name is Alpha Toad! And it wasn't a good time. Yeah, I had some pretty bad times. Earlier, like, I can't remember which one it was. It wasn't Sephiroth. I think it was the one before it. It's the one with the four platforms, and then they fall. And then you go into second phase. I've had some really awful pulls with that. Servan, yeah. Some very, very, very awful ones. And I'm not usually a person who... Like, I don't vote disband often.
You're mine!
It's only if I'm way too tired or like I'll leave versus voting disband. I don't care about not being allowed. I don't understand why my steering light is not ever in time. I guess I fucked it up early and then I'm just going to keep fucking it up.
My turn.
Hello, I'm not a summoner main. Honestly, it'd probably be easier on Red Mage. Maybe I'll just go back to Red Mage.
You're mine!
It's just I like the burst of the summoner more than red mage. Except, wait, I don't remember. Does melee have... Sorry, not melee. Does, do casters have more health than ranged physical? I can't remember who has more health. Because, like, my issue is I want a job that I won't die in because you have to reset. But also higher damage. Okay, they do have more health. Got it. Okay, maybe I'll go back to machinist then. Is it big fishing? And I found... Oh, let's go! I've never done the big fish grind. I know quite a number of people who do it. I do a lot of fishing. But I've never tried to, like, achievement. I do my gill. I do my gill through fish. I only started enjoying fishing. Oh, we're going here, aren't we? I only started enjoying fishing after I finished the diadem. I don't know what it was about the diadem, but I got super into crafting and gathering after it. And before that, I used to only like do beast tribe crafting. I think it was the discovery of expert crafts. Holy crap, are they fucking nice? I love expert crafting. The fucking crafting relics was my favorite thing of this expansion because it was just doing experts. Oh, stop it. I am in fucking Bahamut phase. Stop it. You knew that I'm the top DPS. I'm second on the aggro list. Fucking respect that. Sandrova. Is that even her name? I don't even fucking know. I agree. I really like it. I hope. Okay, here. It's this one. I hope that they give us more reasons to do expert crafts. I understand that that's pretty gatekeepy. And they're in the mode right now where they're trying to make crafting a lot more accessible to people. It's just crafting feels very boring at this point. And other than like trying to make gil, there's nothing that excites me about crafting. So I hope that there's like some form, even if it's like things are gate kept by experts for like 3 months and then it goes to like a normal craft. I would like it just so that I can do more expert crafting. Just do a macro. No, exactly. Exactly.
You're mine.
I basically macro all of my crafting at this point. Got a lot more into fishing in Endwalker because... Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I didn't understand. I thought that maybe it was the WoW players. Because I think fishing is difficult in WoW. Or sorry, fishing is not difficult. Fishing is like very common in WoW, to my knowledge. So I thought that maybe that was the reason why. Not going to be in until Friday? That's fucking terrifying. No, I really hope that they put it on hold for you in particular. Oh, God. I fucking hate that. I really hate that, Marshall. You actually have to try. Exactly. And I don't know. I really like the mechanisms of expert crafting. Like, I really like the pliant. Like, it just makes you think. It's like a whole different minigame. It actually feels like a game versus... it feels like you're just like, okay, this is it. Like, even for my macros. So, like, I can macro Jinga biryani or Jinga curry or baked eggplant and shit like that, which is kind of upsetting to me. Like, I understand it. I'm not upset that they did it. It's just like, that's the thing that you're going to be crafting for what, 6 months? I want something that's going to give me a challenge. I do think is it the Otter Fountain? The stuff from the Island Sanctuary they made expert crafts? But like no one's buying that. So like what? I'm just going to craft it for myself and do nothing with it? Because the order, that's fair. I do know that a lot of medication right now, Marshall, has been on hold because one of the pharmaceutical companies had a problem with one of their medications. And so they had to pull all of their medications, even though it wasn't the same, off the shelf. So distribution has been really awful. And I got dinged by that with my ADHD meds. I didn't have them for, I think, 4 months. They didn't have them. Even though I was out. So, and then I kept calling back and they never were back in stock. And then they finally called me back in and were like, they're in stock now. And it had something to do with that. But the company that I was talking about in that case, it wasn't even the ADHD meds that were the problem. Some of the big fish in Final Fantasy are really technical to catch. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look into it. I still haven't looked into it. I caught a few big fish by mistake. The only fish that I've caught, other than like the food fish, are the ones for the fishing. I'm just gonna do that, even though that's not optimal. Are the fish that you need for the fishing quests, because I don't buy, like, my general rule is if it's a quest item, I don't buy it off the market board. The only things I really buy off the market board is if it's something that I do not have the time to farm, like a mount. Like for the Wondrous Tales mounts or the Extreme, or not the Unreals.
You underestimate
because
me.
it'll take fucking forever to catch up on that shit. I will buy that off the market board. But like, for example, the Baja one or like the Eureka ones, it was like, I'm gonna play there for long enough, so I'm not gonna catch it. Or sorry, I'm not gonna pay for it. Oh shit, Marshall! That was too long. That was too long. But it really wasn't worth it. How much did you sell them for, out of curiosity? Because, like, they don't really sell on Odin. For a while, I was... because I was trying to spirit bond when I came back. I took months off of 14. So when I came back, I penta-melted. I think it was, like, during 6.5. I penta-melted Gatherer gear, and I got all of those... like, I got all my materia from doing the... I don't remember what they're called. It's like the really, really difficult nodes. You need really high stats for them. And no one was even buying those resources. You need to mix them with items from Tomestones of Causality. And so I was like, what is happening? Is this just because people over-farmed it? Or are the things that you craft with it just awful? Or like, just like not nice? You know? Okay, cutscene. Ah, got it. Got it, Marshall. That really fucking sucks. Are you not gonna say anything? That's it? You're just gonna wear a mask? I actually thought that there was going to be a cutscene there. Oh, okay. It was shortly after. Oh, yeah. I don't remember how much they are right now. I just know when I saw them, I was like, that's too much effort for something that sells like once every like 2-3 months. I'm not going to do that. Because, like, my guild grind is basically what can I sell daily? Even if I need more resources to do it, I'd rather things go in and out of my retainer than hold on to something that sells for a very expensive price. And it's just because I hate fucking having to undercut. I just really hate it. I would rather just like things go. Just go. Do something that's less expensive so that I don't have to worry about it. Oh, is it grip gel? I don't even know what grip gel's used for. I just know a lot of people buy it. Or like we're buying it. I don't know if they're still buying it. Got it. Got it. That makes sense, murderer. Ooh, okay. I hope you're seen very, very quickly when you arrive, Natalia, and I hope that you're okay. I'm glad that you're being able to, I'm glad that you're able to see a doctor today, though. Let me control the submersibles. Oh, let's go. I just started an FC 2 months ago, Murder, and I'm learning about the submersibles and stuff. We're slowly unlocking everything. It takes a really long time, as you must know. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm really, truly enjoying it. I ended up leaving my old FC so that I could learn how to do the submersible shit. Because my job is to write guides about 14. Well, about video games in general, but 14 is one of my main focuses. And all the guides for submersibles and shit like that just made no sense to me, that I was like, I need to try this hands-on. This is something I actually need to learn. Okay, what do I do? Okay. Oh my god! I got a bone stack for you bitches. I got a fucking bone stack for you bitches. I wish that the summoner still had a, like, this is so sad, because the summoner has so much movability. Like, I actually don't know whether or not, at this point, Red Mage has more movability than Summoner. But I really, really wish that there was still a... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like a low damage dealing, no cast time thing that's always available. I can't remember what it used to be called though. Oh wait, was I supposed to stack with you? I think I saw something and I didn't notice it. My bad. Okay, I don't understand why that's... Oh, it's not aligning because... Oh, it's because the rotation is longer at 90, isn't it? So I do actually cast a ruin a bit more to align it, I think. Okay, Meteor. Oh no! Okay, I'm fine. Oh my god, I'm fine. Oh my god, another meteor. Run! I'm dying. I'm dying.
Let's give them a show.
Alpha, no! Sage me!
My turn.
I don't know what's happening. Oh no, come on. No, okay, we're good. Okay, Sinduva is almost dead. I don't know who to attack next. This? Or her? Sanduva? I guess her? No, bitch.
with heart and steel.
Oh wait, why are you limit breaking her? Also, wait, why the fuck do you have a line fucking? What is that? Alize, what is that? That's not a red mage fucking limit break. You're a liar. You're making everyone think that red mage can shoot a line. They can't. I genuinely, I don't know. I don't know if this is real. Wait, how am I out of mana? How am I so fucking low on mana? Sorry, also in the corner of my eye, Stream Deck was like, we need to update you. Or you need to be updated. I just want to see if it's still working. Yeah, it is. Okay. Modding confirmed, reported. Honestly, she needs to get reported. I heard jealous. I don't know if I've said this before. I want to look at the ACT log. Sorry, I had to pause because I couldn't remember what ACT was. I couldn't remember the acronym. I want to look at the ACT logs for the NPCs because I've heard that people have run that. And apparently, like, they don't even do rotations. Like, they just attack. They're like, this is an attack. And I want to see how funny it is. For, to level the subs up, so many 50. Yeah. I think we are on... I can't remember what tier it is. Maybe it's the third one for submarines. It's the whatever. You know that. Wait, maybe if I search hull. No. It's because it's in the FC chest. I forgot that you can't search FC chest. But the airship. Okay. What? No, the airship levels so much slower than the submersible. So like we've unlocked 11 or so submersible areas, but we only have 5 for the airship, and it's been like a month. And like I've min-maxed that shit, and I pre-crafted all of the like smaller ingredients for the stuff so that I could just turn them in as soon as we got the frickin' thing. It seems to have been what? A limit to the tower's defense? Yes? Is that it, Thancred? Are they gonna say, why are you here? They were nimble fighters, I'll give them that. What are you gonna say? No belief sacred to these Tolophori. What about you, Alpha Bro? Are you not gonna talk to me? Not gonna talk to me. Completely ignore the FC airships. I'd like to still level them so that I can write guides on them. So like that's out of me. That's just out of me having the job that I have. But like I recognize that they're just like super. There's like no point to level them.
Is everyone all right?
Oh, no worries, Marshall. I hope you're okay. I hope the water turns off soon.
We fortified the captives.
Or turns on soon. Did I say off?
Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
Oh, my husband.
The lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels...
Damn it.
wrong.
Let's go.
The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
I can't remember what quagmire is.
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Ishtola?
Oh, do I get to attack it? Can I kill the heart? Can I stab it?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point. This is the core we seek. Yet something
looks so weird.
Off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it.
It's 'cause
'Tis as if the core is feeding
it's fucking
on the
greedy.
energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look.
Take a closer look. That's fucking bullshit, Marshall. Our building used to do that though sometimes. Because they'd be like, oh, the people just like showed up and they said that they were able to work today.
There is something there embedded inside the core.
Could you imagine? Oh, it's municipal?
A
Damn.
man's limb.
Wait, who gave
This
up
is
their
what
body
we came
part?
to destroy?
Was
Yes,
this Emmett?
If you would be so kind.
No. That's not a limb. Someone gave their heart, didn't they? I don't know what I remember and what I don't. Go, Nidhogg, go! That's it? That was it?
And that should be the end of it.
That was easy. Oh my god, we all die because we like fall to the ground and we take fall damage. Listen, we're not in combat, so we go down to 1
What
HP.
now?
It's fine.
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Could you imagine everyone fucking dies still?
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
You're not in combat. You will go down to 1 HP. You are fine.
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
Wait, are we in water?
I pray I'm not too late.
Oh, are we gonna teleport? Are we teleporting to Mars? My husband is just so fucking powerful. He's the most powerful of all the Scions. Oh, let's go. Elephant graveyard. I'm so unemotional about it. Damn, that's so many of them.
What happened?
And the most
Where are
smoochable?
we?
Yes. But we need to cut his ponytail. Because it looks weird with the haircut that he has. Or we have to change the type of ponytail he has. It just doesn't fit for me. I love Alizé's ponytail. I don't know if Alphino
By
has the
my
exact
reckoning,
same one, though.
We're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed.
Oh, wait, there's an island here?
Hardly a scratch. But how?
Because my Graha titties helped you. Wait, is he gone? Oh, no, he's still here. It's Suna him. Medica 2.
Graha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
He's very powerful. He is the best man. Oh my god, look at how many fucking elephants are on the ground. What the shit is this?
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
Smack his butt cheeks till he wakes up. I would love to.
The expenditure of so much ether is
Just like
taking
that.
its toll.
Rub-a-pum-pum on his
You will need
bum-bum.
plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Or we're both cats, so like I'll need on his butt.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here. They'll be much changed for their time in the tower.
Butt biscuits, yes.
Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Their minds are broken. They got broken brains. They're me!
Angelo and I will take care of that.
I
Oh,
have
it's
every
because they're...
faith in you,
Oh,
Alizé,
I
but there are
did
just
not
too
connect
many for you
that.
to treat alone.
Wait, don't we have an army of fucking Porksies? Hello? Continuation error?
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more
Thank you.
Porksies. And call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Hail, Scions!
Hi, Vashon.
We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
Help with the ADHD? I hope so. Please
The
use
threat is
Live and Break,
banished,
right, Bowser?
and thy
Hi,
people
Bowser.
delivered.
Welcome in.
They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
I'm really antsy today. Sorry if I'm moving around a lot.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
I swear, I would believe that. Well, no, because the dragon is like that's a fake body. That was like a conjured up body. I was gonna say, Could you imagine if Fashawn and, fuck, what was our boy's name? Halric were two halves of a whole? Could you imagine? Oh, I'm actually, now I just remembered fucking Arbert, and now I'm sad. The fact that we're not going to see Ardbert again. Listen, please. For no reason, just give me Ardbert in Endwalker. Just like for some reason, like he just comes back. Just for like a hot second. And he like pats me on the back. And he's like, everything's going to be okay. You're walking to the end. Okay. Also in about a minute, there's going to be an ad. As soon as that starts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jitsi. I was about to say it. As soon as that starts, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to go to the washroom and grab some more water. I won't continue the story while the ad is going, so you won't miss anything and you will have a game to play. Hi, Jinzy. I hope you're well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Maybe I should just push it now. Okay, I'm going to push it now. I'm going to go run to the washroom now because we just have like 30 seconds. Okay, I'll see you very, very soon. I also got stream elements to announce ads. There it is. See, now the ad actually went off. Let's go. Bye. Okay, the only thing I saw in that, GG Marshall, by the way, the only thing that I saw in that whole time, even though it wasn't actually lined up, was Gooch. And all I can think of now is Gooch a word? I know people would always talk about the Gooch, but like, is it a word? Is it a fake word? The liberated prisoners are being transported to Radzaton for treatment. Alazane Yashtola will oversee the administration of the tempering treatment with support from those who know a healing spell or two. We'll go and join them in the city once you have a moment to catch your breath. Oh, it is slang? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, perfect. Had enough rest, have you? You were never one for being idle. Right, Vashon bade us to come to Megaduty, that's what I'm gonna call it. Megaduty, at our earliest convenience. The others will join us once they have finished tending to the prisoners. Oh wait, on second thought, you and Estinian should go ahead. I need to make a quick detour by the Great Work. We left Graha in the alchemist's care, you see. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jar. Read that as semen. Graha, don't go inside of the semen jar. It's all icky. Just you and me then. Sorry, different voice. Just you and me then. The guardsman at the gate should wave us through. Not even that different. DD Megadoodoo, that's literally it. That's literally it. Okay, wait. Is my machinist glammed? Yes, okay. Sometimes I switch to machinist, but I'm in the overworld, and then my dancer glam comes on, and I feel very awkward as a machinist in my dancer glam. I feel like it's too revealing for machinists. Someone who's loaded with a gun wouldn't be wearing their panties, right? This is really quiet for freaking Thavnir. I feel like Thavnir usually has like very boppin' music. Actually, no. I think I was confused with the music of Thavnir because I expected Radzaton. I don't think I know what the music of Thavnir is by like memory. Ah, honored scions, you are free to enter at your leisure. As I cannot leave my post, I am afraid you must make your way on your own. Should you require directions in the city, the sentry stationed at the fountain atop the steps would be glad to assist you. Though I have been to Radzaton before, this place is a veritable maze. It's actually not that confusing. In my opinion, this is one of the less confusing two-tier cities. Rather than risk getting lost, we had best ask for directions from the sentry at the fountain. Lead the way, and don't expect me to act as your tour guide like certain others. Estinian is now accompanying you? Wow. Okay. SD, come on. Should I also be a Dragoon? Where am I? Where's Dragoon? Oh, it's like literally the last one. Here. Look, we look so similar. We're bros. We're absolute bros. Let's go. If I do a cutscene like this, I'm gonna actually be upset. Twinsies, we basically are. Ah, Master Ash, I presume. I understand you have, I understand you are here for an audience with a satrap. If you require directions to Megaduty, I should be glad to provide them. The satrap residence is situated in Dharma, the highest part of Radzaton. To get there, I would ordinarily recommend a route that takes you by the bazaars in the city's north. Due to the state of alert, however, most businesses are currently closed. The Aetherite disabled. Oh! Got it. Okay. As such, I will provide you with an alternate path. Please ascend the steps next to the fountain, then continue left. There will be more steps, and upon ascending them, you will emerge on Paxa's path. Proceed through the large door on the right. Could you imagine actually taking these instructions? Like, could you imagine actually remembering what people say? I'd be like, okay, I think I know, and then just walk around aimlessly. Proceed through the large door on the right, and you will arrive at Ruvida Fibers. Within, you will find another sentry who will give you further guidance. In other words, we'll head up. Sounds straightforward enough. Where are we going? Because I don't fucking remember. Is it literally just here? I see a circle. Let's talk to... Almost called him Aimric. He's not Aimric. He's not my love. He's not one of my loves. What is this? Isn't this like a treasure map door? What is this? Ah, yes, I know about this portal. It leads to a nearby isle, the treasure vault of one Razaton's wealthiest family. Is this a treasure map door? Is that like just a little nod? They took the god of luck for their guardian, on account of which they occasionally open up a section of their vaults for aspiring treasure hunters to try their own luck, or so they say. There are also coffers hidden across the land that act as portals. Find one, and you will gain access to the vault. I feel like this is a nod. Something to bear in mind in case you exhaust your funds while on the road. 'Tis a troublesome experience, as I can personally attest. So wait, is it through here? Remember how I said Radzaton is like not one of the most confusing cities? And then I don't know how to go upstairs? I guess it's through those stairs. I guess there's like only one set of stairs here. Okay, let's go. Let's go for a walk. Wait, did we say that the Dragoon has a vault that doesn't need to be... Oh, let's go! I thought you had to target someone to do that. That's the first time that I ever do it without not targeting something. Maybe I will enjoy Dragoon more. I am waiting to see what they're going to do in Dawn Trail, though. Heading to the Mega Duty, are you? In that case, please follow this hallway to my right and go through the door at the top of the stairs. You'll emerge at the entrance to an airship landing, where another sentry should be on hand to assist you. Incidentally, you ascend the steps to either side of me. You'll find the workshop of Ruvida Fibers. Though you're free to observe the artisans, take care not to lose your way. I didn't know that there was a jumping puzzle in Radzaton. Is it like a sightseeing log one? No worries, Nercelia. I hope you get some good treatment. I really, really hope you get some good treatment. Thavanarian weave. Hard to imagine. More vibrant stuff. I dare say Aimric would be partial to the gold thread. And the blue, of course. He loves his blue. Abudi Abudai. I've never put much thought into what I wear. A spare set of clothing is usually all I carry. And if that isn't enough, I can always obtain something locally and pay too much for it. Wow, bro. Wow. Are you just dancing? This is such a good dancer glam. That's really cute. The waist on this is lacking something. I might have to make some adjustments. I would wear that as a... I wish I had a female model sometimes. Because there's so much nice clothing that I want to wear it all. But all of my alts are male. It's real pretty up there. I haven't seen it. I'll look it up and see. I don't think I've done it though. I don't think I even knew that it existed. The only jumping puzzle that I know of, and that I know I've attempted, is Kagane. And then after that, I was like, no more jumping puzzles for me. I also noted, oh my god, is that it? Is that the fucking sightseeing log? Is this the jumping puzzle? Is this a fucking jumping puzzle? Are we gonna spend an hour trying to do the jumping puzzle because Jealous mentioned it? I don't even know where I'd go. I don't even fucking know where I'd go. No, I don't think it's in Genderlock. Is that the same one? Because then I don't recognize it because it looks awful on me. I need booba. I need freaking booba. Oh, that's a different one. Got it. Hello. I don't think I've ever really been here. Like, I don't think you spend any time here. If you are here for an airship, I'm afraid all flights have been suspended until further notice. So the state of alert is still in effect. Perhaps it's for the best. That aside, we're not here for an airship. We have business at the Mega Duty. Oh, in that case, permit me to direct you. From here, it's quite simple, really. Ascend these steps and then continue straight on ahead across the bridge. You cannot miss it. I thought that everything, by the way, Jealous, I thought everything in Endwalker ended up not... Oh, wait, I went the wrong way. What is this place? I definitely haven't been here before. Is this the airship landing? Is that Thavnir? No, Thavnir's over there. Got it. I don't recognize it at all. Okay, wait, so where am I actually going? Is it through here? Wait, why would I go here? Are you just trying to lead me to the Aetherites? Is this what's happening? Oh, they're just trying to be nice. They're like, unlock the map, find your way around, unlock the Aetherites. I kind of like that about the game, though. Or tip for Dawn Trail. When you're doing the main story, always have your compass out because your main story tends to lead you to every single one of the ether currents. So it's good to get them done at the same time. Ah, I remember passing here with Vishan. The situation was, or being as it was, he regrettably regretted not being able to show us the sights. Life has yet to return to normal here, but when it does, you ought to pay another visit. Though the city is confusing, the food is quite good. I'm impartial to Hamsa myself, and the meat is surprisingly tender and flavorful. Are these Hamsas? Like the little dodos? Oh yeah, they are. Squawk, squawk! Somehow lost your compass? Yeah, it's in collection. Where is collection? But like you lose your compass pretty regularly, especially if you switch computers. But you can always here. So in collection, you just click on this and you drag it onto your hotbar if you ever lose it. Because like I don't have my compass in my needed items or like my main items anymore. I think you can also get collection from the P menu. Is it in general? I can't remember where it is. Maybe main commands. It's sad because I wrote about this like a few months ago because a bunch of people were asking me. You've never been to... Yeah. I've only been to that menu because of... I think you need it for Baja. I can't even remember where it is anymore. I'm really bad at like seeing the word, like when there's too many letters, I just can't see shit. Is it in duty? Oh, it's in duty. My bad. It's in duty. Is it the unending codex? No. Oh, it's this field record. You need this for Baja so that you can get the mount or like so that you know what logs are missing. So that's the only reason why I know the collection menu even exists. Thank you, Beans. Also, I don't understand why Faza comes in so late with you. You've been chatting for a really long time, and then it's just like, peace. This is it. This is the message. Greetings and welcome to Mega Duty. May I inquire after your business? We are members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, come at an invitation of His Excellency. Of course, we have been expecting you. I will show you into the audience chamber if you would please follow me. Damn it, I am doing a cutscene as this. I wanted to switch into Dancer. I wanted to get the king all excited and shit. Are dragons into Mikotes in slutty outfits? We need to find out.
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent, in more ways than one.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Because I am? Let's go, jealous. Let's go.
Full glad I
Could you
am to see
imagine a
all
dragon
unharmed.
race in the game? I couldn't. I couldn't. Oh my god! You don't even see me. I'm a bird.
Scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence. No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales. Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radzat.
Could you imagine a world where no one's affected by primals? Game's over at that
Alchemists
point.
throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the high crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzat Khan will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
Don't scales just fall off? Oh my god. Damn, why would you show us that? That's vulgar.
'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Do scales grow back? I'm assuming so. Because, like, I'm pretty sure they shed scales.
Albeit brief. My involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply. And yet, you chose to live among men.
Right? Unappropriate. Or inappropriate.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made. In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause.
No, it's inappropriate.
I huddled here, secret and still,
Don't worry.
against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
As if I have anything to say with not saying words correctly or knowing words.
'Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question.
Too many questions.
The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
This is very true. French is much more straightforward.
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company. He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift. Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
So he talked to Hydralin, eh? Everyone's talking to Hydralin. Hydalin's getting around.
So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydralin to whom you must look for answers.
I don't know if I said this last stream, but I don't know if I trust Hydralin at the moment. Hydalin's like giving me very sus vibes.
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort.
And I don't know if it was the way that she phrased things, or if we're actually meant to think of her as being sus.
From my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one? To which Midgardsormr did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope.
Oh, that gave me chills. That gave me such chills.
He
My fucking
believed
goosebumps
so long
are real.
as Hydralin endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since.
Are you trying to build back my hope in Hydralin?
Take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydralin does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
I love my little eyes peeping through the mask.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
So I don't understand. Who has a talisman at this point? The team that went in with me, I'm assuming.
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
I'm also very surprised that they didn't really make a bigger deal of the talismans in Zot. I thought that there was going to be more story in Zot, to be honest. I thought that these primals that were in there would have been more main characters and I would have learned about them, but like, I guess they gave us a lot of backstory early.
There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor, 'tis thee.
No, I'm a little bird person. That guy's a cat. Midgardsormr and I crossed paths, yes. I only wish I could be there. I only wish he could be here with us now. What happened to Midgardsormr? Did we kill Midgardsormr? Because I know that he started following me around and he used to like pop up on my shoulder every so often. But did we kill him? I don't fucking remember. I'm gonna say this. I feel like he's still alive. I know we killed Nidhogg like 3 times.
I knew it to be so. From man and dragon alike have I learned of thine exploits. 'Twas a revelation most pleasing that thou,
In
a
coma like
child of
sleep?
man, had had gained Midgardsormr's trust, but alongside my narration runneth a rivulet of dread.
Is he the dragon that you fight at the end of that dungeon?
Thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe.
The one that they did the rework on? Or is that a different dragon?
Thou shalt know no rest.
Okay, so it is that.
'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease.
So he's dead?
More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
I don't know, I think I just accepted that he was still alive because he's, like, he constantly popped up and talked to us. Oh my god. Wait! Okay, don't do this. They just want me to cry. They just want me to cry. They're just showing me people I actually care about. Except, oh wait, no. Okay, I don't know how I feel about Minfil. Oh, Hashafont. I'll actually say your name this time. I don't know why Iceheart is still the person I'm most devastated about.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end.
Right?
Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss.
Also, by the way, in the scene with Minfilia and Rain,
do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
I fully thought that was fucking the bitch I can't remember. Who's Battle Barbie? What was her name? I can't remember. Stormblood's main character? GG murder.
Ah, apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
Wow, it's gotten so bad that I can't release.
It's just
Thank
that
you.
we do have a history of suddenly collapsing.
Oh,
and
God.
when you didn't follow us out.
Oh my god. The way that I just erased her name.
I have
Oh god.
detained your champion overlong with idle chatter.
She's so forgettable that I can't even remember her name.
At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
Never be over the Battle Barbie meme. Listen, Battle Barbie is what I call her. Like, I forget that people around me don't call her Battle Barbie. And so whenever people are talking about Lise, I'll just like, I won't ever say Lise. I'll just refer to her as Battle Barbie. And people are like, who? Who's Battle Barbie? I'm like, oh wait, no, this is a stream thing. Zasha, hello. Hello. Welcome in, it's good to see you. Okay, I'm gonna change clothes. Should I go dancer? Let's just go dancer for the next bit. Let's just get naked for a hot second. Oh, sexy moment. So, what were you and Vitra talking about? Nothing. Very well so. The others have gone ahead to the High Crucible. Let's catch up to them. Ding, 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 ding. The attendant was kind enough to give me instructions to the High Crucible. First, let us return to the mulberry orchard. Wait, where the fuck were the mulberries? Wait, is this an ERP bell? Am I wearing an ERP bell and I didn't even know? I wore this bell because I'm a cat. I thought that it was funny because I'm a cat. A mug quicksand connoisseur confirmed. I still haven't been to the quicksand. I logged into my alt the other day so that I could finish the quest before Dawn Trail. And I completely forgot about the quicksand. Honestly, I wonder if Belmung gets dips in players. Because, like, they're surely not fucking queuing, because queues take fucking forever on there. But, like, Odin gets massive dips of players. Massive. Not as bad as Chaos, but, like... We have dips. From here, we're supposed to follow the path left and past the mulberries. I call her a battle Barbie, but I'm clearly a Barbie. Okay, let's go. Actually, is it an aetheryte I can take? No. So where are these mulberries? I don't fucking know where they are. I don't see mulberries. Were they behind me and I just didn't know? Where the street turns, enter the door straight ahead, then descend the steps. I thought the Crystarium was confusing, but it doesn't compare to Radzathan. The architecture and decorations make it even harder to get your bearings. Anyways, let's see where this door takes us. Okay. To actually play again, I hope queues aren't bad this time. Like, I hope that they figured out the pipeline for it. And I hope, because I remember during Endwalker, they, like, if you got kicked out of queue, you had to re-queue. And your spot wasn't held. And I heard that they fixed that, I'm pretty sure. But it's also weird. So my sister and my brother-in-law queued at the same time one time, and they got different numbers. Because it was in the thousands because the servers had just shut off. And he queued before she did, but she had a lower number than him. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I don't understand how that happened. But they were both logged in before this happened, so it might have had something to do with when she was kicked off versus when he was. And here is the Aetheryte Plaza. So far, so good. There isn't much further to go. From here, we just need to cross to the other side of the hall, then pass through the two larger doorways. The High Crucible lies beyond. I suspect the others have already collected warding scales. Come, let us join them. Oh, damn. I don't remember anything of Shadowbringers. But, like, I was, actually, I think it would have been worse. Because, like, I was an NA person playing on EU. So you would think, because I would play in the evenings. Actually, no, sometimes I would go in the, I don't know. I don't know why I never had queue problem. Maybe I just forgot all of the queue stuff. It was Endwalker that I still remember being bad. We're last, of course, but at least we found the place. Yeah. There were a lot of ways to get around it, too.
These are the talismans we were promised.
I don't know if they've gotten rid of them, though.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for. Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations. Of course, we would need to consult with various Alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated. To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
I can head eastward.
Oh, that's
Ozir and
fair.
Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
No, I always played on EU.
We shall share the burden then.
So I was always in the, well, I guess at night it
Meanwhile,
was...
I think it best that you and the others
No
take
one
the
was
talismans
on.
back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
A meaningful duty. I don't
Please,
remember where I got
I
this
must
from.
speak
Is that
with you.
2B as well? The eye cover?
Nidana, you're awake.
Yes.
She had the talisman.
When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman,
had cleansed me of the tower's corruption.
Cryo?
It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come.
She had to come. She had to come. She's so sweet. I like her already. We haven't learned too much about her, though.
Was captured only recently. Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
It was Alizé. Does Kryle know how to cleanse?
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough.
I can't remember who was cleansing in Eorzea.
All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Havnir from an awful fate.
Don't worry about it, girl. Oh my god, Graha. Yes! Yes!
Yet who hath truly saved whom?
What are you talking about, Oriange? Get out.
In no small part to thine inspirational courage.
Oh wait, yeah, that's true. Never mind.
Reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy.
Yeah. Good job, Oriange. Thank you for thanking her. I wouldn't have done it.
Now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
I was like, what did she do? She did nothing. She got taken away. No, she made the fucking talismans, bro.
Talisman? Is this true?
Wow, you've really been sleeping. I like those seals. They're very pretty.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask.
Because you were thinking about me.
Oh, our great work sent across the seas.
I feel like these aren't going to make it.
It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Sweetie. She's so sweet. She's so freaking sweet. Wait, what? Hello? What is this? Why is my ass vibrating? Oh. What does yellow mean?
Look at that. Its color is completely changed.
What is it? What does yellow mean? What is this mood ring? And I'm gonna cry. She was the one who got taken away. A long time ago. Like last stream?
How unusual.
Or 2 streams ago?
I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
The piss emotion. I'm truly a piss boy.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
It was definitely in my ass, Asha.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
Sorry.
You imply that it is distinct from ether.
And here the fucking people...
Scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts.
The people of Labyrinthos are clearly evil because they didn't learn this.
Which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions.
Interesting.
Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate.
Is there something like this in like our world?
To influence it
that people
is
believe?
An abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion.
Because it sounds like something, but I don't have a word for it.
Surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities. That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by
Pantheism?
heart, mind,
it
and
is.
unyielding spirit.
Karma?
I really must hear more about this theory.
Do people believe that karma is outside of the world, though?
The idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest.
Now she's going to become her pupil?
But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research. Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
We didn't learn a whole lot about the chakras. We just learned what they were,
Nonsense.
but like...
You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is
Our teacher
much
didn't go into too much
appreciated.
depth. Our
Shall we
teacher was
depart
very
for
obsessed with
Charlian, then?
Buddhism, though.
I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the annex.
She kind of skimmed over Hinduism.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
Because in Canada, we have to take a course called World Religions, where you learn about the most popular... I don't remember if we learned about Islam, to be honest, now that I think about it. But like it's a unit that all schools kind of have to do in Canada, where you learn about the most popular religions in Canada so that you grasp knowledge of other people. And at that point, I was in a more secular school, so I actually got a proper... Hello? What's happening with the umbrella? Hello? I had a more proper education, because if I was in the school that I was in before, I would have only learned about Christianity. Like, I straight up would not have learned... we never learned about Islam, unfortunately. I don't remember if we did. Like, I know quite a bit about Islam from my family. Because they're from the Middle East. They're not Islamic themselves. But, like, obviously they know quite a bit of Islam. Or quite a bit about Islam. But yeah, I don't think I learned about it in school. I remember at the Christian school I did, but it was like very like one focus kind of thing. And it was taught to us as a cult versus a religion. Pull for the game. Yeah, no, I very much felt that way. And a lot of the music feels very inspired. With Indian classical music, especially in Rajasthan. It's a cosmic reaction to a person's action. Oh, okay. Got it. I feel like I know the like I don't know the actual belief in karma and shit like that. I just know the like colloquial, like that's bad karma, that's bad juju. Only did Christianity? Interesting. Wait, would Quebec have a different... I actually don't know this. I would assume Quebec has a different education system, doesn't it? Because, like, you act as a separate entity from the rest of Canada. For most things, at least. Comes from personal study. That's fair. That's really fair. To take a course called Morals? Did we take anything like Morals? I guess ethics? You could take ethics. What was ethics? It was never offered to me. I know people took it though. Oh, okay, it is different. Got it. Is one of my favorites. Is this the Baldursian Annex theme? Or is it still inside there? It's good to be back. And with the fruit of our labor safely in storage. For now, we have but to wait for the others to return from their respective meetings with their alliance leaders. As Thancred suggested, you should get some rest in the meantime. Is this a hotel? What is it called? An inn? Is this an inn? Is there an inn in Charlian? Welcome back, Ash. Kryle has surprised me with your recent accomplishments. What an amazing feat to eliminate the tower, and pave the way to deal the rest. While it isn't much, I've changed your sheets and plumped your pillows. After all, there's nothing like collapsing in a nice clean bed after, I think this is just telling me it's an inn, completing a major milestone, be it penning a thesis or defeating deform entities. So, would you like to take a look at your new improved lodgings now? It's so fucking funny to me. Oh, I like this music a lot, Baines. It blows my mind that you spend so much time in the Crystarium Inn and potentially in this inn, and I didn't know that there were inns outside of Limsa Lominsa. For 7 years, I was like, Limsa Lominsa is the only place with an inn. Oh, this is going to be sad because I don't have Ardbert! The entire expansion, I still use Limsa Lominsa. It's the only place I hang out. Gives you anxiety. Interesting.
Take heart and protect them well.
Midgar! Mr. Summer! Oh my god, look at my boyfriend.
You're
He's so
here.
happy.
You haven't eaten yet,
Thanks,
have you?
Dragon Daddy, right?
We've bought quite a
Graha's
spread if
so
you're
happy to
interested.
see me.
Only the finest dining from the last stand.
Da, da, da. I like the song quite a bit. We're gonna watch Netflix and chill. And Alphino and Alize will leave early. I don't like this then. No worries. It was one word, so you're fine. He's so cute. I am curious if he's ever gonna lose his red eyes. Because he did say something about his blood was changing. She's me. This is me. I will give my pickles to Baines any day. Why does this cutscene look so different than all the rest?
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well.
Everything in the...
But
Can you...
he refused with a rather grim-faced...
You can't craft a glamour dresser, can you?
I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
That's weird. I would have thought that you would be able to in your personal housing.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
She can have my tomato. I love
To
tomatoes.
perfect his brooding stare. Next
Right?
time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
I'm also kind of weirded out that there's burgers in this game. I don't know why burgers don't feel like they
An
fit Final
excellent
Fantasy.
idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
I'll see if you can get one, Zasha. Because I know you can get a company chest.
Beset on all sides.
I crafted a company chest. I'm surprised if you can't do... And you can craft the toy box.
Speaking of one's physical condition, Mistress Kryl, I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
He's heard all of it.
And what an experience that was.
Full of
Tiring,
food
yes,
porn?
but no
Oh.
lasting harm done.
It's so weird seeing Kryl's hair.
If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
I really like her hair though. But I always think of her as like a different
Heidelin
species
instructed you to
altogether.
carry that
Because
flower,
the ears.
Yes?
Yes.
'Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it?
Were you there?
Come
You weren't
to
there.
think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat-Han?
I don't even remember what you just said.
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt. The relief of a people with renewed hope.
Okay, I have goosebumps. Because I know that this
Indeed.
flower is going to destroy
And
me.
in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance.
There's going to be a
Twas akin
moment
to
where this
spotting
flower
a
just like fucking erects
and knowing
me,
we
isn't
were
there?
on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Telophoroi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans.
Okay, I also hope none of our friends die this
But
expansion.
even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day.
Yeah, this one feels so different too. Like the lighting feels so different. I feel like we all look like I feel like we're in the actual whatever studio you do with 3D animations, you
Hey.
know?
That's mine.
To the
And I'm not
swift
even playing on the
spoils.
highest graphics.
Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Oh!
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle.
Aw, baby, don't worry, you can practice
Mayhap
on
I
me.
simply require more practice with this new magic.
Make stuff levitate, boy.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume.
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the Forbidden Archives.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yes, well, after a fashion.
Oh my god. Quick enough, if I recall, right? Right? He has to really want something in order to make it go quick, you know?
They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me.
Oh my god,
And
he's
I could
so
hardly
cute!
move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
Oh.
He's so fucking cute. Oh my god, I like him so much more than Aymeric, and I thought that I wasn't gonna like a character more than Aymeric, you know? They did Graha so well in this game. They made you actually, at least me, they actually made me feel for him, and they actually made me feel like he's my friend, he wants to talk to me, he actually cares about me. The rest kind of feel like they're like my work friends. You know what I mean? Where it's like we care about each other, but like we wouldn't hang out after work. I would hang out after work with Graha. How dare you, Anxiety? Graha cares about me. Okay? He cares about me. Hi, Anxiety. It's good to see you. Are we pushing on until dawn? Shall we call it a night? You do know these are my quarters? I'm going to ask if we're pushing it to dawn because I want Graha to stay. Graha, do you want to stay the night in this ugly inn room?
I'm not that ambitious. But 'tis pleasant to idle away the hours every once in a while.
It's true. GG, Anxiety. Beam, 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 beam. Wait, what is that? Horny? Greed? Wait, what is that? Why is it green? Is green friendship? Okay, do I have to write this shit down? Yellow is like excitement. Green is like calm, maybe? With horny? No, red would be more horny, but like I was just saying horny because I was with Graha. Please. This will be a no, please. Murder, so I've been saying.
Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or, well,
I'm gonna snooze this out really quick. I've been saying I want to retell the story
as the bearer of bad news.
without rewatching it, and it's gonna be so awful.
Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom.
Because I can't remember shit. I'm really bad at remembering things.
Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plan.
Did they change his voice?
It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon ether.
This doesn't sound familiar.
If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
I thought that I was going to like him by the end, but I thought he was dead. I thought Xenos was dead.
Of that, I can assure you.
I like the way that he died, though. I'm curious what's going to happen now.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome.
I'm genuinely,
Honestly,
shocked he's back.
Talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
No.
All else is equal, equally tedious, equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke.
He said, I'm a poet. I write poetry for a living.
But then came the light, blinding and pure and hot, so very hot, enough to set my soul aflame.
Right?
I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more. And then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before.
On all that had come before. So hot.
Burn. Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
Yeah, I'm curious how I'm going to feel about Xenos this expansion. I'm still genuinely surprised that he's the main villain of this expansion.
That the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more.
But I think I prefer him being the villain than his dad. I didn't care about his dad at all.
I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
His voice irritates me, though. Xenos's?
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable.
I swear, they gave Fandaniel different direction.
I would always have the same dream.
He sounds more like Yotsuyu, this
fragmented
expansion.
Thing. Disjointed. All the faces incomplete.
Oh, wait, are they using Asahi's voice? Is that why?
So
and Fandaniel has a different one?
A fantasy of my sleeping mind.
Sorry, this is bothering me.
Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you. And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too. Yes, I think that is something we can both enjoy.
This piano is really good. All right. I am going to take a very short break. I'm going to run an ad so that we can just get through that. I will see you very, very soon. You will have a game to play. I won't continue the game until the ad is over, though, so you won't miss anything. I will see you very soon. Okay? I didn't mute the mic. Hey, I'm back. GG, everyone. I didn't realize I didn't mute the mic. You all heard me pee-peeing? Could you imagine? No. Our washroom's really far. You probably heard me walk in and out, though. Maybe. But the music's pretty loud. Hi, I'm back. Oh my god, Pookie. Little Pookie. The little bling bling bling. Just a little bling bling bling. Just y'all winning. We're on level 82? Do I change the stream title? Look, everyone, look. Level 82 main story quest. I'm not baiting anymore. I'm not level 80. That goes so fast. See, I feel like the middle parts of every expansion just go by so quickly. Moving on up. I'm level 82, bitch. I got another skill. Oh, there you are. Feeling refreshed already, I hope. I was about to make my way to the studium as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with the Scorch Montichage. Great. Thank you, Kryle. And thank him for coming to our rescue in Rosta. As it turns out, he'd come to see us following the hearing, only to find that we already departed for Thavnir. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cud with his former students. Since we're still waiting for Y'shtola and the others, I thought now the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Can you tell the meds are like wearing off now? It's like, hi, motor function, all out the window. You're getting tired. Then it's settled. The twins will be coming too. Assuming Alphino can tear himself away from his new toys, I'll let you rally up the troops while I go on ahead to the phenomenon. Considering the recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studium for a time. That might be for the best. If the others should return, tell them we will not be long. Do we have a trial next? I feel like we're gonna get a trial next. Scoop Mountain. Let's hope I remember that. Scoop, scoop. Little Scoop Mountain. Alphino. Wow, Alphino. Alphino! 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 Look at us go. Look at us go. Part of our... No. So one of my mods actually created it. This is him. He's a programmer. And he created it for his stream, and then I was like, I want to steal it off you. So he gave me the code. Heading out for a stroll. Because I love I love word searches. I'm not a huge fan of text twists. Not a huge fan. What did we call him? The Scoop Mountain himself was here. In that case, what are we waiting for? I am eager to see him. Though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studium, I dare say our notoriety precedes us. Alphino of all people worrying over his reputation, and at our alma mater no less. Wonders will never cease. You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. A lot of people have been asking for it, Murder. I don't know if he's going to make it publicly available or not. Anytime soon. I know he's talked about it in the past. Currently he's fronting, because like he doesn't want money for it. I don't know all of this. I'm talking on his behalf right now. But I know that he's like hosting it himself. And I think it gets super costly when multiple people use it. I think that was his reasoning thus far, but I will let you know whether or not it becomes available to the public, because I know that was one of his ideas in the past. Because he tends to do shit so that just other people enjoy it, you know? He's one of those kinds of programmers, which is very sweet. But yeah, I feel like I've had like 15 or so streamers so far be like, I really want that. Here it is, the phenomenon. While I expect you made note of it before, one can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct? But you're lazy. Trust me, I feel that. I feel that. While most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums, it also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices and so forth. As the center of what would later become the Studium, it was established to promote the study of etherological phenomenon, hence the name. Though with ether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life, and even the universe itself. And then, in the 432nd year of the astral... oh god, just history... era phenomenon was declared complete, and the Studium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority in etherology, the arcane, the occult, astromancy, and the countless other fields, standing proud as Charlene's foremost educational institute. You always did enjoy giving a grand tour to new students. Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he has recited the exact same foppish speech. Such is his undying love for his old stamping ground. I thought it was stomping ground. Is it stamping ground? He was in the top of his form back then, youngest to enter the Studium, granted the highest honors in magical arts and etherology, undisputed champion of debating chamber. The master debating chamber? Hold on. You both joined the Studium in the same age, yes? And from where I stand, you're equally wow. I can't say that word. Scholars. Prodigious? I know that derives from prodigy, but I don't know how to say that. Nice of you to say, but Alphino actually entered half a year before me. Nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors, and I am certainly not the Studium's most notorious master debater. They dropped it. They said it. Prodigious. Prodigious. Prodigious? Is that it? In all respects, have I ever been in his shadow? If nothing else, just remember that this was where the legend of Alphino Levier began. Like dip? Prodigious? Prodigious? She's only a regular genius? Well, she makes up for it by being a red mage, eh? We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully, we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at the last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student's body had for Alphino. And with a bit of luck, it might work to our advantage. Well, there's no time like the present. First things first. Let's look at the... I can't even remember what we called him. Other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wheresoever his whims take him. Let's split up and ask the students if they've seen him. I like this music. I don't know that's not Endwalker, right? That's just a song. Is that how you show excitement, Lalafell? You are truly weird. Are you trying to stare at my dick? Sir? What's happening? My Poogie's more excited than you. That was Alphino Levier, wasn't it? The Alphino Levier! And he's with his sister and Master Baldessian's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing. An event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word! Is that it? Oh, sorry. You said you were looking for the Scholark, yes? Knowing him, he could be anywhere. But Miss Alipo should have a better idea. Wait. Isn't that the bitch who gives us wondrous tales? Is she here? Are you going to give me wondrous tales? I don't even know who she... Oh, no. She's just a family member. Because that's not the name of... I guess people have families. What was the bitch in fucking Ildashir? Give me 3 lines, bitch. What do you mean? What does that mean? Are you lost? Wander off the street, perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. Together... you're a trainee gleaner fresh off the guild ship, am I right, am I? Wow, I can't read. Oh, how silly of me. An orientation is in order. I hate her hair. It looks like someone took a mop and just like shoved it on her head. I'm very curious how hair textures are gonna change in Dawn Trail, because that's the only reason it looks like a mop. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome for Searcher's Meet. Let me start with a question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the studium? That's right, books. And what's the second most important? Why, that's simple. Everything else. That's what we deal with here at the Searcher's Meet. Whenever the students or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in our stores, we send the gleaners off to find it. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. Eyes of Paisa, this. Tongue of Giganto, that. It's enough to make your hair stand on up on its end, which is possibly what some of our students are trying to accomplish. This being a school of magic after all. As our newest gleaner, you'll have your work cut out for you, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. And I hope work goes well. Or sorry, no, you're working out. I hope the workout goes well. We'll see ya soon. The only thing I'm interested in gleaning is information on the Scholark's whereabouts. I've tracked down many miscellaneous knickknacks in my time, but I'm no gleaner. I'm just gonna ask for this. Hi and bye! Hi and bye! I hope you get some good rest, Aiden. It's good to see you. I beg your pudding? No, not a gleaner. Then this was all an elaborate ruse. No, wait. Come to think of it. You never actually claimed to be one in the first place. My mistake. He was here, but now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to Maker's Meet. Go back the way you came, and you'll see it in the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory of sorts, home of many rare and expensive curios, not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams. In the time it has taken me to tell you all of this, the Scholark has probably already left. Best of luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need it. I wonder if I'm going to recognize the Scholark. Doom, doom. This is the place where you do all of your gatherer stuff, though, right? Your gatherer and crafter stuff? Hello? Yes, the Scholark was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we parted ways, he went down the corridor, perhaps to one of the auditoriums. Okay. This man's so tall. Everyone's taller than me, Dan. Well, other than the Lalafells. I'm just such a little short Mikode. Hi, Dan. It's good to see you. Oh, got it. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, do you understand now, though? Do you get how bad I am at sightseeing logs? This bitch is just right here. Do sightseeing logs come out later or some shit? And ignored that? I have no fucking idea how I ignored that shit. It was literally right there. Unless I was like, I'll grab it later on a job that I need to level. I have no fucking clue why I didn't do that shit. Thank you. No, I think I bought them. I don't think I crafted them. I think that these are script gear. Not that that makes any sense to you, Dan. You have to start playing again. High ceilings, no wonder they're tall, right?
I remember you.
Oh wait, no, we know him. He's the guy who helped us. He was the guy who was on our side.
I pray we have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind
Where
words
to begin? No, I get it. And we'd only be able to play at the moment if you were on EU. Until they get data center hopping.
Well, I could hardly let that Inquisition go unchallenged.
But they released a beta.
I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Oh. Do you have
Had
to?
the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the annex afterwards.
You have to create a new character to change jobs in ESO,
yes,
right?
That's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisois in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you.
I hate that. I hate when games do that. I get it, but I hate it.
I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the Forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye.
Oh, thank you. Is this one of your favorites?
You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics.
Oh my god.
Matoya's prize student.
Oh my god.
Luckily,
oh, got it, Dan.
I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
I like this guy. Look at his little wink to me. I'm the leader of the crew, and he knows it. And he knows that they're all bitches.
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the Forum must fulfill?
I hope he becomes
I'm afraid.
Bigger character.
Like all humble servants of the Forum, I am sworn to secrecy.
Oh my god, tell me.
I couldn't tell you if I tried.
Oh my god.
Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic.
I full on thought that there was a spell that would shut him up.
Such, those entrusted
like the choking
with this
spell.
duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters.
Okay, so I was right.
Permission of the Forum.
So I am right. I wonder what that magic was. Is that what choked him?
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
Okay, I'm going back to school. They're small bean. Just small babies. The desks are so big. PowerPoint presentation. Oh my god, could you imagine he can draw with chalk without actually holding it? Levitation spell. Oh my god, he is going to. Oh no, he's just gonna poof shit in. Damn, he's magical. He's a magician.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology.
Am I gonna get bored? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into 3 forms.
Okay. Let's go.
2 are of the incorporeal sort, the soul, and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
Stop it. I'm not your student. Oh my god, am I gonna answer it? Stop it. Okay, I don't know whether or not this is actually an answer because he said the 3 fundamentals of corporeal ether. So why is corporeal ether the answer? But magic feels dumb. I'm gonna click magic. If this is actually an answer, Meg, I was gonna choose magic, but like it's stupid. Magic.
Not entirely inaccurate, but nor is it the answer.
Oh wait, no, but didn't he say the 3 things of corporeal ether?
Corporeal ether.
What the fuck?
This is the form with which the layman is most familiar. Consumed by even the simplest of daily activities.
I'm done.
And replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux.
Cool. It is the poop.
In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change.
Poop is
the
food
same
for the
can
worms.
Be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked.
Okay.
Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it.
Welcome to... I read that as Heidelin, but that's not it.
Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
I don't understand the question. The meaning disappears.
It would blot out everything that was written.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well.
Okay.
In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
Tempering? I don't know. Man, I don't know. Listen.
The 7th Umbral Calamity.
Okay. That one. That answer.
The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm.
Okay.
But no one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act.
Is Bahamut evil? Yes.
The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Sharlayan prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation. Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process.
Okay, this
Unnecessary
feels very fucking culty.
You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace.
I don't believe it. I honestly don't trust the Forum.
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty.
But okay, so does he...
We must wait until we return to the ethereal sea.
Okay, I don't understand this completely. So he can't remember what his duty is. So how do they know that they're acting on their duty?
For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean.
I feel very uneasy right now. Is that supposed to be Studium?
And our memories drift apart and dissolve.
Welcome to the Studium.
Rather defeating the purpose, I suppose.
I think so.
But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
Are you going to hold a flashlight up to it? And is that how you know you're dealing with their duties?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form.
I don't know why this scene makes me want to vomit. Like, that's how uneasy it's making me feel.
Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable.
GG Baines. I'm gobsmacked.
Well, I think that's enough education for today. Now that I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet.
He's so cute. I love his smile. Oh, that's cute. That was really cute. I like that.
I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you.
Did they? I haven't actually looked at
you all to be given the run of Phenomenon.
too many of the photos yet.
Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend.
I've also heard that they've worked on hands a lot and that the benchmark had a lot of close-ups.
I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
I like the color of his eyes on him. That's one thing I don't know. That was a creepy laugh. I don't know if I'm going to change my eye color in Dawn Trail. The eyes are really, really, really weird. I like what they... I've talked about this before. You've been granted to run the phenomenon if you are in game. Wait, what? You've been granted the run of the phenomenon if you are in... Or if you are game, Kialapo will put your artist... Oh, okay. This is just unlocking the studium. Okay. I got it. I like what they did with the eyes. I just feel uncomfortable with them because I'm not used to it yet. So I don't know. And I know that I don't like my eyes right now. Because my hair used to be white. I'm going to keep my black hair. I like the black hair a lot better. I'm surprised I didn't take black hair in the first place. But I don't know. I don't know what it... But I can't find a color that I like even in the not updated graphics. Well, that's given me much more to mull over, and I feel as though we're one step closer to understanding the forum's true motives and the mysteries of life itself for good measure. It's funny, I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to leave more indebted than before. I have a feeling that his friendship and support will be a great boon for us in days to come. On that note, let's head back to the annex. Perhaps on the way, you could better acquaint yourself with Ki Alipo, the scholar, as the Scholarch suggested, while I share our findings with Raha. Raha! Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Wait, where are we going? Are we just going back to the hotel? I need to sleep again, but it's daytime. We're not going to the hotel. We're meeting my titties. I really like his glam. I do hope that they, like... Okay, I go back and forth on whether or not I would buy a glam for this game, but I really like Graha's, and I feel like I would pay money for it. I would have to be very bored of my glams, though, to spend money on it. I would much faster buy a mount than a glam, essentially, is my thing. It's not spending money on a game is a no-no for me. It's like I'd rather have something that I can use at all times rather than something that I will get bored of. Ah, welcome back. From what I hear, your trip to the studio proved most educational. While you were away, I received word from our fellow scions. As expected, news of the warding scales has met with much joy. Preparations are now underway to bring the leadership of the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales in our possession to Limsa Laminsa. So, the time has come for us to go on the offense. It's too early to say for certain, but that does seem to be the way the wind is blowing. I, for one, can think of no reason to oppose such a plan, but let us see what awaits us in Vilbarand. Let's start by getting the scales out of storage. Give me a hand, would you, Estinian? Phew. I didn't realize these crates were so heavy. I shouldn't complain though. Vitra and the alchemists of the Great Work put their heart and soul into every one of these scales, so you must treat them with the utmost care. Are you not coming with us? As much as I would like to escape the Forum's watchful gaze, I've little choice but to stay behind. Inside of a crate, right? We are already on thin ice, and if I, in my capacity as our official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. I shall remain here, and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any feathers as I await word from Master Metoya. With luck, we'll soon have good news of our own to share. The tide is about to turn, I can feel it. To Limsa Laminsa! We're going back home! Do I have to take an airship? No, I can just return. I feel like I must have started in Limsa. I still can't remember. I think I started as a summoner? As a thaumaturge? Or, sorry, not a thaumaturge. I started as an arcanist? Okay, that's what I thought. And then I think I switched to Bard next. And then I switched to Black Mage. And then I finally stopped at Red Mage for expansions upon expansions. As I was told to, I was told to expect you. As you may or may not be aware, the Admiral is at present entertaining the Elder Seedseer and the Sultana. 3 of the most powerful women in the world in one room. Do you need a moment to prepare, or shall I show you to them? Show me to them. Show me the powerful Dommy Mommies. It's not going to be voice, and I'm upset. My apologies for calling you all the way from Sharlayan at such short notice. On the contrary, we are honored and grateful, and pleasantly surprised to be joined in such esteemed company. 'Twas only right that this discussion was conducted in person. We are locked in war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers, and it is only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set wheels in motion. It is reassuring to learn we are all in accord. But might I ask what your plan entails? It hinges entirely on the warding scales and our ability to utilize them to their potential in the fullest. During your time in Sharlayan, the allied nations have been engaging on separate fronts, with no end in sight. To make matters worse, a surge of abductions of kobolds, Sahagin, Ixal, and Ananta have given rise to the increasing number of primals as well. But your triumph in Radzatan has given us cause to hope once more. The time has come to free ourselves of this menace. And it is you, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, who have shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Toloforoi at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike the enemy's heart, Garlemald. Are we going to Garlemald? These brave few will be the Isabard contingent. Okay, I read it as contingent, but I doubted myself. To think such a process has been made in such short span. Its objectives are twofold. The first is to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. And previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered. Robbed of their free will, they serve the Toloforoi every whim without question. They too are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from their suffering, not for strategic or political gain, but because it is the right thing to do. I do not ask that we set aside the decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I ask only that in choosing to remember, we do not forsake our compassion and morality, for without that, there can be no reconciliation, only death without end. On that, we can all agree. Our second objective is the Colossal Tower that Thancred and Urianger observed in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there's reason to believe the smaller spires are merely a precursor of what's yet to come. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we failed to make any headway, though the same could be said of the Toloforoi. They're certainly in no rush to press further into our lands. I'd wager the Spire's primary purpose is to divide and keep us occupied, while they work towards our annihilation. This would appear to be substantiated by Y'shtola's analysis of the Tower's influence on ethereal currents. Based on her observations inside the Tower of Zot, the Spire siphon ether from the land, consuming it and maintaining their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task alone. The excess of ether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it is not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to a larger spire in the capital. There's a logic in that, regardless, once we have uncovered the truth. We'll bring the schemes crashing down, along with their infernal towers. That's all good, well and good, but what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way. We want you and your scales to join the Ilzabard contingent. Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? Yeah, of course. Perhaps you should be the one to answer that. For honor and glory, for the people of Garlemald, for revenge against the Toloforoi, for honor and glory. I think someone has said that. I think that's a line from a character or some shit. That's supposed to have meaning or some shit. Couldn't have put it better myself. Could you imagine it was Merylweb? Y'shtola, Thancred, and Urianger have already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. They were positive you would come in the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you have delivered the warding scales to Alamingo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Ilsabard. Raban and Lord Aymeric are overseeing preparations, so I suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival. Pack warm clothing, furs, and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Telophoroi so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. They're not the ones who can create a diversion. Now, go. Safe in the knowledge of Eorzea will be as you left it, or better, upon your return. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Tears of loss and fire and faith. Every word our hearts embrace. That's it. That's it. Song's so dope. I'm glad that they use those lyrics in multiple songs. Like, I'm glad that that's the theme of this. Oh my god, are we gonna see Battle Barbie? Are we gonna see Lise? Where's Lise? She's not here, because she's not important. Hi, Aymeric. Hi, Bae. Hi, Bae. Hi. How do we kiss? We can't. That's why I'm with this boy now. This is my man now. Ugh. We're nuzzling each other's heads. Okay, let me read. I'm gonna keep getting distracted by Graha. He's too cute. Oh, he's too cute. Ah, the Wanderers return. You've been busy bringing down a tower and producing the keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warding scales of yours are what's made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Aymeric be leading the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we have seen you all off, it's back to our respective posts. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. And just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of Ilsabard's contingent. The very suggestion that we send out some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid unto Garleans has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Can't please them all. Sadly not. Though I do my best, truth be told, I'd rather be at your side, charging into the frays. Alas, I've battles of my own to fight, where words may serve me better than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Aymeric's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer is peace of mind from knowing Eorzea's in safe hands. As you fight the good fight in Ilsabard, and I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank you, both of you. We meet again. Lise? No! The Black Wolf? Gayest. Much has occurred since we parted ways in worlds. From what I gather, the protective talismans you've obtained led to the formation of this expeditionary force. Expeditionary? There it is. My contribution on this occasion is but a minor one, that being one of information I have shared with Maxima. Oh yeah, Maxima's there. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. I thought Maximum was dead. So you're not coming with us? Strange, I thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. The Telophoroi have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people. But every mote of being cries for vengeance. I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accursed of murdering Emperor Varys and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel with the Ilsabard contingents, I would give my countrymen ample cause to question my motives, or our motives. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me to a position of leadership, further destabilizing the region and complicating the contingent's mission. That's actually pretty smart. Whether I am branded a villain or hailed a hero, I would only hinder your efforts. We will deliver your people from harm in your stead. I doubt they'll be pleased to see the champion of Eorzea set foot in Garlean soil. I understand. World is in your hands. I'm just gonna say the first one. For what it's worth, you have my gratitude. You and your comrades have the strength and courage to deliver my countrymen. I am certain of it. In light of Gaius's rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role as your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her from her and her people. Well said. Might I ask you escort our friends inside? Wait, do you get to Garlemald from here? You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two. And if I don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide and protect you, all of you. Sorry, I have to talk to Maxima. The other members of Ilsabar's contingent are gathered in the royal palace. I shall inform them of your arrival. So please, make your way inside as soon as you are ready. Is Lise gonna be there? The way that I'm not gonna forget Lisa's name now for the rest of stream. The remaining members of the Scions, your friends, are most of the Ilsabard contingent await you within. Would you like me to see you through? Correct. See my butt walk away. Is it going to be a cutscene? So many cutscenes. All the cutscenes.
By the 12.
Red cutscene. Let's go. Wow, we have people. Oh my god, look at all the Lalafels making a circle. It's like we're in Limsa. Okay, I recognize green hair guy, but I can't remember who he is.
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
Is this where we fought?
As you can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose.
It was the second time we fight her, I think.
We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald.
The one with the orbs?
Much rides on the efforts of the Ilsabard
The snake
contingent.
people god?
Indeed, which is why I'm glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Oh, I miss you. Did you cut your hair? Is your pixie cut more pixie?
Lucia.
Thank you, that's who I was thinking of.
I've come at the behest of Lord Emmerich,
Also, welcome in.
who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative.
Oh, I guess I just haven't seen her from behind.
For the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
Together. Together.
We too welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company.
I thought that she was gonna say, allow me to introduce you to me. It's like, I know you, girl.
If I may have your attention.
Okay, the Alizin also looks very familiar. Oh my god, is that fucking Elder Seedseer's son or some shit? Her child? Could you imagine Elder Seedseer had a kid? Brother? That's literally her
Might
brother?
I ask you to speak first?
Have I met him? Do I feel like this
If I must, I am Arun Senna.
Oh, okay. No, this is the first time I met him.
Spokesman for the Gridanian delegation.
Oh,
Here
okay,
on
got
behalf
it.
of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer.
Oh, look, you
We
spoiled.
shall
You
provide
spoiled so
support
hard.
and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald. To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort.
He looks so much like her. And I guess it's just this thing. Whatever these are.
Of course, with an experienced white mage such as yourself accompanying us as well, those requiring more involved treatment will be in safe hands.
Wait, I have met him before?
Raya O
Wow.
sends her regards, by the way.
I thought I didn't meet Sia before. Okay, that's his name, Sicard.
Wait, I know you.
Did you sleep with him on Grindr?
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten. Anyway,
Oh, wait, he's the
Captain
bitch
Hilfield sent his
who-
best, and for whatever reason, he picked me.
Probably. Isn't he the one who Meryl Webb fought with?
Refused, I'll be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners.
Yeah.
My reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship.
You love it? Is it?
if
So
Admiral
he was the
wants
one
us to
who
go
was
to
a bitch,
Garlemald,
right?
Not for plunder and glory, but a promise of peace in our time? Then that's what we'll do.
He was the like leader of the sealing of the crystals and shit.
Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy.
Also, you full on know that Rogadin
Just
is into
like the
BDSM,
Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose.
but he's a
in mind,
bottom.
But we're more than
Don't get it
capable
twisted.
of cracking skulls. Believe you me.
Believe you me. Oh my god, this is just covered with
raring
Lalafels.
to go. But then again, so are we.
Hi, I'm Lise. I'm Battle Barbie, who you keep
The
forgetting.
most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest.
No idea who this guy is.
If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with
Hi,
Telophroi.
Fox Glove. Welcome in.
We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow.
Are they all black mages?
That's where we come in.
That would make
Naturally,
sense.
Marshal
From
Tarabin and I
Ulda?
will be leading from the front.
They send children to war, right? Oh my god, that one
It's been some
emote from the
time since I last saw
Lalafell.
you in your element on the battlefield.
Okay, tell me though, she deserves to be a dancer.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the avatar of destruction.
From the I honestly I don't know who the NPCs from the
With comrades like
class
these, I
quests
know
are.
we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us.
I need to do them and actually read them.
And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
Got it. No, I haven't read a single job quest yet.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies.
I'm slowly
Bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead.
I'm currently doing a playthrough on my alt, like a whole
Accordingly,
story
I have been
playthrough.
designated commander of the Ilzabad contingent.
So I've started reading the Gladiator
I will do all
one.
in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require.
I don't know if I'm gonna do much side stuff on stream.
The four high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission. Their knowledge of Imperial
Deserve
Magitech is sure to be a
anything
great boon. They will address any
Stop
problems
it.
of a technical nature together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa.
She might be forgettable, but she deserves stuff.
There is another awaiting introduction.
Oh, I don't hate Lise. I think that she was very...
Lord Amonelane?
shovel to the back. She's very forgettable for a main
Emmanuel de
character.
Fouton, at your service.
But her as a person, I don't
lest
hate.
there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that.
Hello, Jens. Welcome in.
But should the opportunity arise for a spot of
Oh my
ballroom
God.
dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
He was like, I will be the twink dancer. Yeah, I feel like they did her so dirty for being the main character of a full fucking expansion. They really didn't give her depth. Her biggest depth was her pretending to be her sister, and that didn't even happen in the expansion. And it's really fucking frustrating. But I was also really frustrated with how much they focused on the fact that she was being her sister. Azita, yeah, no, exactly, very much that. And I'm like, I feel like it, yeah, and it didn't matter. They did her so fucking dirty. It's like, it's frustrating as a consumer versus I hate her as a person. I wish they did more with Lise, and I wish they developed her more because number one, she's a character I don't even know what she did with us. And number two, I don't even remember her name half the time. Okay, may your graceful prancing lead the way to victory. I dare say your fancy footwork may be all that stands between us and certain doom. Okay, I'm gonna say the first one. This is kind of a cute cutscene, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect this. I think this is the first time that it's like...
I cannot wait to regale Honorawa with my tales of daring.
Makes me, right?
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzea.
But like also, oh, hey Kayla, welcome in.
Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
I still feel like they should have made her a dancer because of her glam.
Would that be the shinobi of Doma?
It's my first read-through.
They've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations.
Not my first playthrough.
According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
So I've already done all the content, but I've never read through anything, and I immediately skip every cutscene. Because I didn't realize that the story was any good. Oh my god, the fucking aura? Is everyone here? Is a true dancer, right? Give me that technical step, bitch.
Forgive us for coming late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
That's me.
Cyrena, and you've brought company.
For battle and blood we come, as a step is sorely lacking in both.
Very much that
no
foxglove.
towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach.
Okay, the only reason why I don't like this cutscene, like I like it more than I don't like it.
No quarter to the enemy.
It just feels...
Sadu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not
It just feels
war.
like this happens every expansion. That the whole world comes
Warriors of the
together,
steppe.
you know?
We've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Members of the Dalmascan
Stop it! Look at the sexy fucking buddies! We brought strippers!
And the Bosnian resistance. Between them, they have a
Oh
wealth
my
of experience in
God. Hi,
espionage,
Bits,
and are
welcome in.
particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities.
Oh my god.
Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast
That's exactly
that I could never
it.
hope to handle reconnaissance
That's
duties
exactly
all by
it.
myself.
Thanks for the 69 biddies, I appreciate it.
Dalmasca.
Was the friends we
Bosnia,
made along the
Alamica,
way? Yeah.
all lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire.
Like, that's the one thing about
I
Final
would never
Fantasy.
presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I
That I
must
don't
reiterate
like?
that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald.
Because you kind of know it's going to happen. The scene itself is good,
And they are victims,
but
make
it's not
no
a
mistake.
surprise.
Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
Like, it's why I hate Alphino. Because, like, you just expect him to do the things that he says,
For
you
every
know?
one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused.
We're stronger together. No, I agree with that. Like, it feels good.
Not only in
My
Alamego,
best boy.
but everywhere we went. And who could blame them?
He's
Empire's
grown on me a
always
bunch
been the
more, but
enemy.
he's still not one of my favorite characters. I have to be
But
honest
after
in
seeing
that.
what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth.
He just feels like a tool for the story, if that makes sense.
They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all.
I love Alizé. Alizé is one of my
Fordona,
faves.
who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders.
Like, Alizé feels like a person. Alphinaud feels like a tool.
Balzar himself is working to help rebuild Werlid, a nation he once conquered.
Alizé feels like she makes her decisions. Alphinaud feels
So
like
you
he
can
just
believe
is
me
there.
when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good.
The Tatas are my favorite. Tata is my favorite. By
It won't be
far.
easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
No, exactly. Exactly, Foxglove.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Like, okay. Okay, I think I've really
Then we
clicked
are in
into what it
accord.
is about Alphinaud.
Now, let us review our strategy. To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range.
I have no idea why the bot just said the same
Fortunately,
shit.
Garland Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey.
I have no fucking idea what just happened.
However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Interesting.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy
Alphinaud is
our
that, yeah.
contingent is an area between the range and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
capital, the Magna Glaciers.
I agree with
From
that.
there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of
I'm
local
gonna
roads
delay
and
again.
shipping facilities.
This is a really long cutscene.
The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us. So it is imperative that we only make count
The mistake
in
from it,
positions
yeah.
where we can easily
Yeah,
defend
yeah.
ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
What about Aetheryte? We totally can go back through Aetheryte. I know how to teleport. Okay. I'm actually gonna say goodbye to YouTube.